Do you want to see your relationship grow and develop while maintaining the all important spark? It's true, relationships do change the longer that you're together. As a couple, you become more and more comfortable with each other, and oftentimes life gets busy and the relationship takes a back seat. Anyone that has been in a long-term relationship would probably agree that the spark is not quite the same as it was in the early days. This is normal, as all relationships transition through different stages. However, if you want to see your relationship evolve and the connection deepen, then you must put in the effort to nurture the flame. Today, we are revealing the top 7 ways to keep the spark alive in a long-term relationship. If you're single or dating, then this will help you to identify what you can do in future relationships to keep the spark alive. And if you're in a long-term relationship now, then you'll greatly benefit too, as these tips are so easy to incorporate into your daily life. You'll be able to take on what you learned today and apply them to your relationship right away. Plus, coming up, we'll tell you how you can get a free gift, the top 7 man-melting phrases that make men fall for you. This gift is all yours completely free of charge, so stay tuned to find out how you can get your hands on it. But for now, let's begin the countdown on the top 7 ways to keep the spark alive in a long-term relationship. Number 7, check in with each other every day. Especially if you live together, you probably think you see each other a lot and talk all the time. You wake up together, have dinner together, and complete chores together. But how often do you really connect with your other half? An easy way to keep the spark alive is as simple as checking in and seeing how the other person is doing. All it takes is a simple, "How are you today?" Or perhaps if you know they're really stressed with a new project at work, ask them how things are progressing. It doesn't have to be a full-on conversation, although it may lead to that, and that's great too. But a simple, short conversation to show that you do care about how they are each and every day. Why is this so important? Because when you show your partner that you're invested in their life, you're helping the bond to grow and making them feel valued. It may not feel like it at the time, but it will help the romance to build too as you're connecting with each other. It can be easy to rush and get things done at the end of the day, watch TV and spend hours on your phone. And it's understandable because after a long day, all you want to do is relax. But you'll be doing your relationship a huge favour if you can set aside some one-on-one time every day. Perhaps after dinner, you could agree to have a 10-minute chat. No phones, TV off, no interruptions. 10 minutes is all it takes and you can truly connect. Talk about what you want to do together on the weekend. Discuss the highs and lows that you experienced in your day. Just truly be together. Next up on our list is number 6, try new things together. If you can find something new and even thrilling and exciting to do together, you'll be helping to increase your attachment to one another. This is all thanks to a chemical created in the brain called dopamine. Dopamine is released when we do something that feels good. Think of it as the reward center of the brain. Research has suggested that doing something new and exciting helps to release dopamine as a reward. So, when he's doing something new and exciting with you, it can cause a spike in dopamine to reward his body. So now he feels good and you're right there by his side, leaving him to crave more of this feeling with you. All you need to do is try to break away from your usual habits from time to time. It's easy to get stuck in a routine and feel like you're living the same day and repeat, which can often result in the relationship feeling stale and mundane. The options of what you could do together are endless. Each relationship is unique, so you'll need to do your own brainstorming on what you think you could do together. But to get an idea, here are some suggestions. Take a day trip. Go to a theme park, take a hike somewhere scenic, take up a cooking class, do a puzzle or play a board game, take turns planning a surprise date night for each other. You see where I'm going with this. It can be pretty simple, or it could be something that takes a little planning. Just push yourself out of your comfort zone just a little and get out and experience new things together. You'll be creating new memories that will last a lifetime. Do you and your partner try to do new things together? Do you find it keeps the spark alive in the relationship? Tell us in the comments below. Moving on to number 5, have a unique conversation. And by this, I mean a true, meaningful conversation, and not just discussing the long list of chores that you need to get done. Have a conversation that allows you to connect on a deeper level, something a little different or not what you'd ordinarily chat about. Do you know that it takes 5 positive experiences for every 1 negative experience in order to feel happy in a relationship? Research has found that if a couple can outweigh the positive with the negative at a 5-to-1 ratio, the relationship is more likely to be stable. So even though there will be tough times in the relationship, which is completely normal, if you can create more positive interactions, it will counteract the negative ones. So, to help you achieve this, set yourself a goal to engage in new and interesting conversations every day or at least a few times a week in order to bring positive experiences into the relationship. Talking about your future is a great way to connect. Make a plan for a holiday that you could take in the future, or think about some exciting goals that you could achieve together. Another great idea is to regularly ask each other deep questions to spark a different conversation. For example, you may ask, if you could have any job in the world, what would it be? Or, what is something you wish you could learn to do? Or, you could ask questions that are more specific to the relationship, such as, what do you love the most about us as a couple? Why not challenge yourself to start up a unique and interesting conversation and see where it leads? You might end up having a good laugh or end up in a deep conversation and learn something new about your partner. Try it and see what happens. Before we continue, we want to give you a free gift, the top 7 man-melting phrases that make men fall for you. This amazing report is a must-have and it's all yours completely free of charge. Simply click on the link below in the description to claim your free gift. Next up is number 4, never stop flirting. In the early stages of a relationship, you probably flirted with each other all the time, and it happened so naturally. The rush of emotions, the butterflies in the stomach, it was all so exhilarating to flirt at the beginning. You were still trying to impress each other when everything was so fresh and new. While it's natural for flirting to subside as the relationship grows, it should never die off completely. Why is flirting so vital? Because it makes the other person feel desired and important, and who doesn't want to feel that way in a relationship? A small study was done on married couples between the ages of 26 and 33 years old. This was to help identify the differences between how couples flirt when married compared to when dating. The research discovered the reasons behind why people choose to flirt once married. They were to boost their partner's self-esteem and make them feel good, to maintain intimacy, and to reduce tension in the relationship. So while flirting is useful in the beginning stages to help grow a connection, it shows that it is very much needed later in the relationship too. No matter what stage of the relationship, flirting has positive benefits. Don't fall into the trap of becoming so comfortable that you let the romance die and never put any effort in. Perhaps you feel a little out of touch in the flirting game, but never fear, it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as easy as sending him a text to let him know you're thinking of him, cozy up on the couch in the evening, or leave him a surprise note to find. It only takes a small amount of effort every day and you'll keep that spark alive. Next up is number 3, maintain your own interests. It's fantastic to have things that you can do together, like we mentioned in point number 6. But it's also very important that you ensure you have time apart and your own hobbies and interests too. If you do everything together, day in and day out, you may find the spark you once had will die out. And for some couples in long-term relationships, they don't realize they have formed this unhealthy habit of being in each other's pockets all the time. Then suddenly, they feel like the relationship doesn't have the same zing that it once had, and they can't put their finger on what's wrong. Don't make this mistake. It's essential for a healthy relationship to have time apart, so make sure that you have time for your own interests regularly. In fact, researchers have found that couples were happier when they had more time apart. A study was conducted with more than 2,000 people. The results found that couples that travel for their career, which resulted in more time apart, had the happiest marriages. 8 out of 10 people said they felt their marriage succeeded due to having a break from each other. And on top of that, 75% felt that the regular space meant things were more exciting in the bedroom. So whether you have coffee with friends every weekend, go for long walks, or attend a knitting club, it truly doesn't matter what, as long as you enjoy it. You'll feel happier and independent, which your relationship will benefit from. We're almost at number 1 on our list of the top 7 ways to keep the spark alive in a long-term relationship. What do you think it could be? Next up on our list is number 2, show gratitude. It's very common for those in long-term relationships to unintentionally take their partner for granted. You become so involved in each other's lives, and as time goes on, you simply forget what they do for you and what makes them special. An interesting study was undertaken by Dr. John Gordon in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology. The study was completed to look at gratitude and appreciation in long-term relationships. The results found that when one partner stated they felt appreciated by their other half, they then in return found that they appreciated their partner more the following day. Plus, couples that had ongoing mutual appreciation were less likely to break up in the following 9 months and ended up reporting feeling more committed after this time frame. So, this shows that being grateful for your partner and expressing this only has positive effects. There are so many benefits of having gratitude in the relationship, such as mutual appreciation. When one person shows they appreciate the other, they will in return start to appreciate their partner too. Enhances intimacy. When you have gratitude, you're helping to build the emotional connection, which in return will help you to have a physical connection. And creates a strong foundation. Arguments will happen from time to time, but when you integrate gratitude into the relationship, you'll create a solid foundation of respect and trust, which will help to soften the blow when arguments occur. So whether you need to express how thankful you are that your partner always takes out the trash, has a great listening ear when you need him, or how much you appreciate it when he lets you relax when you're stressed out, let it be known that you appreciate the effort and it hasn't gone unnoticed. Okay, we're nearing the end of the countdown of the top 7 ways to keep the spark alive in a long-term relationship. Don't forget, you can claim your free gift by clicking the link in the description below. Okay, let's move on to number 1. Turn towards bids for connection. A bid for connection is what relationship researchers believe to be so important. They believe that you must turn towards these bids for connection in order to have a satisfying relationship. So what exactly is a bid for connection? Basically, it's when one partner requests attention from the other person. Relationship coach and therapist Sherry Timko says that the more of them that the partner notices and responds to, the more a couple feels connected to one another. It could vary greatly from just smiling at your partner to asking them to help you with something specific. The interaction itself may be very small, but it's still very important and shouldn't be ignored. Sometimes partners reach out to their other halves in such small ways that it ends up flying under the radar. Sadly, this can cause them to feel rejected and unimportant. So try to take more notice of how your partner interacts with you. They may be making a bid for connection more often than you think. And the more that you can notice and acknowledge these bids, the better. Instead of ignoring all the small ways that your partner reaches out to you, observe them and give your full attention. For example, if your partner says that they've had a terrible day, he is wanting your attention. Show your partner that you value what he's saying and ask questions to understand him. It will make him feel valued and an important part of your life, which is required for a healthy relationship. That wraps up today's video on the top 7 ways to keep the spark alive in a long-term relationship. Don't forget, you can claim your free gift by clicking the link in the description below. We would love for you to click the like button and subscribe to our channel for the best dating and relationship tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.